Okay, part 2 to that video. Sorry about that inconvenience. Just have some storage issues. So going into it, I use the Happy Planner, which I absolutely love. I've had 2 different sizes, like I showed you from the beginning. This size of the smaller size, as well as the bigger size that I'm currently holding. I went as far as to get the Happy Planner hole punch. It has very specific holes in the pages, so just to give you an idea, you can easily remove, and you can see that these tabs are very specific, so it's very hard to recreate, because I have tried to recreate these with just doing hole punches and creating little slits with a regular hole punch and everything like that. One of the things that I'm just going to show you is my September spread, which is a part of the VictoriaThatcher.com. She has a lot of these pages, and as you can see, there's a lot of Ariel mermaid inspired. So what I just basically did is I cut these out and I put them in their own individual envelopes. So I can just take those out and I have them printed. So for example, I had some for the 1 week that were pineapple. These are not necessarily from Victoria Thatcher, but if you just search in free printables from Pinterest, you can find so many. As well as for the month of October, let me show you that one, because that's one of my favorites. There's a lot of Nightmare Before Christmas, as you can see in that corner, as well as these little flag tabs, which I think is super, super cute. And one of the other things that I love, love, love are my pens and my washi tape, so I can just show you a couple of those. So I have a ton of washi tape. Now, me and my husband share this washi tape, so it's not all mine, but I like to pretend it's mine. Let's see. So I have all these different types of washi tapes, and people ask me all the time, you know, is it just for planning? What else do you do with it? So I happen to work as a receptionist at my current job, and I actually take it and I, on the edges of the drawers, just to kind of brighten up the environment, I actually put strips of washi tape on that environment to kind of help brighten up the place. Some of my favorite pens that I was inspired by my coworker, who I am just loving right now, she's amazing, are these pens. They come in a pack of 4. I got these from Smith's in Utah, if you know what that is. So they come in bright green, bright baby blue, like a magenta color, and then orange. And I love these. These glide on super, super well, super, super nice. As you can see, this is the blue. It's very bright even on my hand. Also, too, I also get this. It's called Tombow Single Track Correction Tape. So this is basically just corrector tape to white out things. And it comes with this little piece that can kind of like flip back, and you can put it back on again. My husband is the one who mostly gets these things, so just kudos to him. And a lot of my other pens are not very like specialty items or pens. They're mostly ones that I've just found. Like, for example, this is like a UVU pen. It has a highlighter on the tip, and then it has just your regular pen on the bottom. And I love it because it's like a dual action. This one's from like Marriott. Like, I love these types of pens. This pen is from originally Pentel Prime 0.7 millimeters or and that is originally from UVU, because I had a test one day and they have a pen sole. This honestly is from the Dollar Tree, and these are from like your Inkjoy Walmart ones. I do happen to like this one. It's a rollerball 0.7 and it glides on very, very well. I like it a lot. And then just honestly thick round stick ones. I don't like very specific ones. I do have one, not this exact one, but Acro Ball that is a mustardy yellow color, which seems to be a little bit more of a finer point. I sometimes usually go for the thicker points, but that's just personally me. I also like to go to the clearance section of Michaels and things like that in order for my Happy Planner and things like that, where I can get things like this, which are like little tabs, and I can show you an example of how I've used one. So school's coming up, yay, right? So what I just did was I hole punched with my Happy Planner hole punch a little section here, and I just wrote first day of fall 2017, and then I just put it on the very tip top of my planner in order to give me a little tab so you can see it here. So I really like that because then I can just go right open to it, no problems. I also created an Excel spreadsheet, a thing of my class schedule. This is why I love the Happy Planner, guys. It's super easy to take it in and out. You can just put your entire schedule in here, separated by time, room number, teacher, teacher's email, full name of class, and semester dates for class, the beginning and the end. So that way I have it all from the beginning to the end. No surprises. I can email teacher even now if I needed to, things like that. One of the other things that I like to do is I like to take lots of envelopes and separate them into, especially with all these pages from victoriathatcher.com, I like to separate them. So this one is Christmas, Halloween, just as free printables because I didn't have the idea at first you can do all of these at first. So I take those and I separate those so that way when I get to the point where I actually want to plan, I can really fill it in. I also use, apparently my cat because he's in my bag. I also use, where's the other one, buddy? Stop it. It's trying to bite me. I also like, I like Recollections, guys. I really like it a lot. I also use Recollections Craft It. They're like little stickers that kind of have a glossy top, glossy tack out. You know who I watch, Simply Illogical. About like for Memorial Days, any things like that. They also have a lot for vacation, groceries, things like that. So this one was a very small one. It's not super expensive, but I really liked it. One of my favorites has been the stickers for the Create 365, the Happy Planner. It has 30 sheets, 1,829 pieces. It's the purple little flag, and this is one of my favorite ones. I also keep a lot of stuff in here. So like, for example, if I have like pictures, I stuff them back there because it has an elastic to protect them. So I'll just quickly kind of give you a little flip of that. So there's lots of stickers in here that I use on a daily, but one of the things that I was kind of getting frustrated about is that this sticker book from Michaels is about $20 a pop, which to me is like, okay, I get it, they're stickers, but at the same time it's kind of pricey. I'm a college student, come on. So what I did was I buy them at different days, at different times, with a coupon either 40% off or 50% off, whichever I can get my hands on. There are certain days I would take a look and start studying. There are certain days where certain days are more than others, so that is a plus. I also got this from Walmart. It just says to do. They have a lot of these coming out during school time and everything, but so let me take that out. So they basically have a don't forget, to do today, notes, and a grocery list. So you can see all the different types of planner little things. And these are not sticky notes, so they just come out. You just rip it out like that, and then you can either tape this in, paper clip it in, glue stick it in, whatever you forget so you don't forget in that day. They are a little bit bigger depending on what you're wanting them for. And on there as well, I also keep these, which are washi tape stickers. Super cute from Michaels. Now these were on clearance. That was the one thing, if I could ever tell you how to do this, is to hit up clearance. Don't be afraid to experiment, because at one point in time I didn't think about children's markers being one of the things that I actually would try. These work really well. Give it an extra pop of color. Also, my cat's getting pissed at me. Also too, I woke up like this, like literally I woke up like this. Also too, I got these. I call them like the pipsqueak markers, but they're from Crayola. They're ultra clean, washable, ultra lovable. So these are just basically your mini ones. Now these have a very fine tip. That is why I also bought the Crazy Art, so I can have some difference there. You can see the color swatched a little bit is like that. Now I got these, I got those. I feel like that's kind of honestly just enough. That's your baseline, what you need. You can go and get more, and that would be fine. It's completely up to you. Now I have tried some felt tip ones from Wish, the app, or from Amazon. Some of them I am not super happy with. They're 1.5, and these are from the brand of Brush Color. I would not recommend these. They were not good. Originally I bought them for my husband because he's super much of a pen freak and everything, but just to give you an idea, it kind of blows, honestly. It just does not write well. I don't like it. So like, let me try to do like an L. And it looks like calligraphy, which if you know how to do calligraphy, they're really great, but the pigment is not that great. But you get what you pay for. What can I say? So this is about almost everything in my video, but one last thing I want to show you is that what I do is I try to really recycle and take things from my old planners and implement them into my new planners. So as you can tell, I have the biggest Happy Planner. Now there are 3 sizes: very small, medium, and a large. And so what I do is I love, this is me and my husband, I know, right? So I love to take like these and also like re-implement them into my new planner as like scrapbook pages and things like that. As you know that my husband is international, he's from Brazil, and we sometimes have to go into green card interviews and make sure we have pictures to document everything. That's just the America we live in now, yay. But that is everything for this video, guys. Thank you so much for, you know, staying on here for 11 and 37 minutes. Appreciate it so much. Click like down below, subscribe if you haven't already, and more videos to come. Love you guys. Bye.